Heard a lot about Lahaina's historic banyan tree, but it's also important to talk about the historic ulu trees, some of which even predate the banyan.
And those ulu trees are valuable and culturally significant to Native Hawaiians and a big part of the history of Lahaina. KITV4's Malika Dudley has more in a story that is new at 6.
Malu'ulu o Lele, the shaded breadfruit grove of Lele. That's one of the historical Hawaiian names for Lahaina.
Can you paint that picture for us? What would we have seen?
Well, it's not so much only what you have seen, it's what you would have felt. The climate of Lahaina was very different. That Lahaina once was an entire agroforestry full of ulu and coconut and kalo and many other canoe crops that our kupuna brought along with them. Lahaina was a lot cooler. It was a food forest, thus the name, right? Malu'ulu o Lele.
And it's important that we try to get that shade back. We try to bring those trees back.
So what happened to that shade? Why were there only a couple handfuls of Hawaiian ulu trees left?
This 1887 article talks specifically about Pioneer Sugar Company pushing the cut sugarcane up against the trees and burning the trees down. There was this outcry of Hawaiian families and the community begging to stop cutting and burning these trees down. They were not just a symbol of Lahaina, but they help sustain that population.
Hokuau Pellegrino is a kalo and ulu farmer in Waikapu. He's been researching and working in tandem with the Ku'ia Ag Education Program, Na Aikane o Maui, and Lahaina Restoration to care for the several remaining old-growth trees, some of which are thought to be more than 200 years old.
Hawaiian ulu doesn't have seeds, and the only way to promote new growth is by the hehu or the ka or the root suckers that are promoted from the lateral root system.
When pavement goes right up to the trunk, that becomes a challenge. But since the fire,
the asphalt's been peeled back off of these trees so that we can get water down in there and also get the microbiology back in. Maybe the asphalt saved some of the soil substrate. There might be a silver lining to that, but we just don't know. The ones that were less intensely impacted will more than likely survive. But it could take years before we actually see fruit on those trees.
I'm hopeful that at least one of those 7 known historical trees will be able to promote another generation.
A few days ago, Pellegrino was here at the Imua Discovery Center in Wailuku with university students from Japan. They were able to prepare 10 root suckers from this mama ulu, intending to transplant them in Lahaina. Reporting from Maui, Malika Dudley, KITV4 Island News.